Hello. I gotta be pretty quick with this one. My battery is not long for this world, but and I'll probably write about this too on the blog. But on Twitter, there's been some angry conversation about public intellectuals, and there are two very good books to read on public intellectualism, which I'm going to write about on the blog. I'm not going to spoil that on the blog. But here on this vlog, I want to raise the question. I don't think most professors are intellectuals. I really don't. And I don't say that out of a kind of an insulting, like, you're not as good as you think you are kind of thing. But the professoriate exists to maintain a discipline. An intellectual comes at society with a kind of a mix between a rather, here's what we have in our storehouse of culture, history, literature, etc. And here's how we can apply that moving forward. So here's how to slow down and think about things occurring in the public sphere. That's two very different jobs, isn't it? Now, some faculty do become intellectuals and work in that way. And some become public intellectuals. That means that they're known by people who maybe are not scholarly people, or people who do a lot of intellectual work, maybe you would say. But I mean, my opinion is it's fine to be a professor and to teach your discipline and to inspire people to think in the ways your discipline is. That, how could that ever be anything other than a kind of a conservative retention move? Here's how to think like an economist. Here's how to think like a sociologist. You're not pushing to say, here's how to take the brunt of sociological knowledge and apply it to a very fast-moving political or social controversy happening broadly. That takes some talent, some skill, and some practice, right? There's nothing wrong with not being an intellectual, being a professor. Professor is its own thing. And the connection between the universities not doing well and professors maybe not having the respect they did, or whatever this controversy is about on Twitter, I think it's about universities failing, is not about professors showing the public the value, but professors doubling down on this idea of creating really, really good people for society who respect things other than a paycheck and other than a career. Maybe that's where it's missing. And I think, based on my battery here, I might have to make a part 2 video, but the idea would be that if you're teaching common courses that everyone has to take at your university, you're teaching that we call it the core curriculum. That's an honor, and it should be treated as such, to welcome people into your discipline and to get people excited that there are different ways to think about things. That'll give people the respect for universities again, rather than, I went to university, I spent $150K in debt and I can't get a decent job. That narrative needs to be killed with very quickly, with the attitude of like, wow, you are part of a rare group of small and rare group of people in human history who can spend some time thinking in a different way than you normally would. I think that's what we got to bring back. It has nothing to do with being a public intellectual at all. That's such a rare thing. And most intellectuals don't even come from the professoriate. If you're honest about it and you look historically, they're given their professoriate after they've established themselves as an intellectual. So I don't know what the hell people are talking about on Twitter. Anyway, I got to get back to work, obviously. I'm here in my office, a lot to do. And I just wanted to take a couple of minutes out of my busy office day to make those comments, because it was kind of driving me nuts. I hope you like the channel. Like and comment, subscribe, watch a few more of these videos. Hear from my my really nice, it's a little bit different today. I opened the window. That's why it looks different here in my St. John's University office. See you in the next one.